Hi guys, my name is Sumac Lima. I am originally from Lima, Peru. I was raised in New York City and now I live here in South Florida in Deerfield Beach, to be exact. Let me tell you a little bit about my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is going to be about health coach and nutrition because I want to make you feel good about yourself from the inside and out. Feel good feeling. I want you to feel good in your own skin, to feel happy, content, and I just want you to be happy in every kind of way. But that takes a lot of work, a lot of discipline, and I will be here to help you as much as I can as a health coach. And as a health coach, I will be helping you out in what you eat, how to take care of your body from the inside and out, how to pamper your body, how to nourish your body, and also what do you put in your system. Like this proverb, Chinese proverb, they say that you are what you eat, and also you are what you digest. And it's really true because I became a vegetarian 3 years ago, and my whole life has changed completely, like literally completely. And I'm so happy and content for the reason that this is a new me. And let me tell you a little bit about the experience that I had 10 years ago. I had a horrible car accident and I had to go to surgery. I was in the hospital for more than a week. And after the surgery, they told me that I was not going to be able to have the same life that I had before as a trainer, as a Zumba instructor, aerobics instructor, everything around fitness. I've been doing that for more than 20 years. They told me I couldn't do weights. They told me that I couldn't do anything, literally. And they put me on high medications for pain, anxiety, depression, blood pressure. You name it. I had everything because they told me to. And because I like to listen, I did exactly what the doctors told me to. Take this pill, take this pill, take this pill. At one point, I had like 7 pill bottles in my purse. And I will never forget that. But anyway, 7 years later from taking pills and also mixing it with alcohol, because on the weekends or when I go out with my family or my friends, I will be drinking alcohol on top of taking a pill. So yes, I was intoxicating myself. I was killing myself little by little. And I didn't realize that until one day I woke up to go to work and my whole right arm was completely numb. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I slept too long in one side, so I couldn't move my arm and my hand. I went to work. I went to do my work, do my routine. 4, 5, 6 hours, I still couldn't move. I came back home and I had told my sister what had happened. And she told me that I was having a stroke. And I got really scared. She told me she was going to take me to the hospital. And I told her, no, thank you. I will go there by myself. And if I am having a stroke, I'll let you know from the hospital. And I got to the hospital. They did all the tests. I was there for 24 hours wondering what if it was a stroke? What was next? 24 hours later, they told me that all the tests came negative, that I wasn't a stroke, but it was a nerve called nerve palsy that is located right here on the right side of the brain and is connected to the arm and to the hand. And that nerve had popped. And because it popped, the whole nerve had died. That's the reason why I couldn't move my arm, I couldn't move my feet. It was just numb. I had to move my arm like this, literally, to the other side because it was dead. Like it was completely dead. Anyway, when I left the hospital, right before I left the hospital, the doctors told me that I had to do something drastically with my lifestyle because the same way I was having a problem with the right side, the same nerve palsy is on the left side, and that could have happened to my left side and also could have paralyzed my whole entire body. So I had to change my lifestyle, and I did. I went on soul search, and I moved away from here. I went up north to the mountains and I was embarrassed and humiliated because I couldn't move my right arm. I was like a handicap, like a cripple. And I was depressed, anxious, and I had to do something with my life. And I did. Little by little, I told myself I'm going to stop eating meat. And I did it for a week. It felt good. Then I told myself I'm going to do it for another week. It felt wonderful. I did it for a month. And I was like, okay, this feels good. So why would I go back to eat meat? And then I did the same thing with alcohol too. I wasn't taking alcohol, and then I stopped taking the pills. And exactly the same, 1 week, then 2 weeks, I got to the month. And then I told myself, if I can do 1 month, I can do 2 months. I did it. If I can do 2 months, I can do 4 months. And I did it. And then I went to 6 months. Meanwhile, in those 6 months, I was doing my own therapy because I didn't want to go to the doctor because I was embarrassed for them to see me with, literally handicapped. So I started doing all the therapy myself with my fingers, with the yoga, meditation. And thanks to meditation, I was able to help myself and was able to move my right finger, then my second finger. And little by little, in 2 months, I was able to feel all my fingers, move my fingers, and then my arm. And meanwhile, I was exercising. I had to learn everything, how to do with my left side. I had to learn how to brush my teeth, how to drive, how to do everything with my left. So now I can do both the left and the right. Bottom line, to make the story short, after 6 months, I came back home. My family was happy that that they see me after 6 months, but they were really wondering, and they were really I just didn't know about me because they know I was really depressed and really sad for what had happened to me because I was under so much stress that my body was collapsing. And when I came down, I told them I took them out to eat. And when I went out to eat, I had a little band that was holding my arm, and then I took the band out, and I'm like, look, I can move my arms. And they're like, wow, what happened? I'm like, yeah. And they like asked me if I got surgery, and I say, no, I didn't. And they were like moving my arm, like, lift this, and I did it. And I told them that I have healed myself with changing my lifestyle, with not eating meat, no drinking alcohol, not taking any pills. And little by little, I did it on my own. I healed myself, and that's the reason why I'm here. Because if I can do it, you can do it. If I conquered those depression, anxiety, blood pressure, all of these things that I was taking because the doctors told me to, I was taking all of these pills, and here I am, 3 years later. I'm sober, I'm clean, I don't take anything, and I don't have no depression, I don't have anxiety, I can move on my arm, and I can do more weights, I can do cardio, I can do Zumba, I can do yoga, I can do more exercise than 10 years ago before the accident. So I realized that it's all in the head, it's all in the mind. Yes, I sometimes when I work out too much, my back hurts like everybody else's, but it's normal. Come on, you're working on your body. But now I can do everything. So when they told me you cannot do it, I can do it. I did it. And now I'm a proof. And I can prove you that if I can do it, you can do it too. And I will be here to help you as much as I can to make you feel good about yourself. Because if you feel good and I feel good, we can make everybody else feel good. And we can help out our people, our friends, and just to help people to feel good about themselves. And right now, the whole world is going through so much catastrophe and so much sadness and so much depression, especially after the pandemic, the COVID that we're living day by day. And this is the right time for us to help ourselves and to be as healthy as we can, because yes, COVID is here and it's gonna stay here. It's not gonna go anywhere, and it will hit us. It will hit one of us. Hopefully not, but we have to be as strong as we can, as healthy as we can, with our immune system, and by eating right, by nourishing our bodies, by hydrating our bodies, and by just taking care of our bodies. And yes, something negative came out of this pandemic, but also I have turned it into something positive, because after the pandemic, here I am talking to you guys and trying to help you, because you will help me. Because when you feel good, I want to feel that energy, and it's going to make me feel good to know that I'm helping you to feel good. And we're going to work as a team. I'm here in this roller coaster, and after all these horrible things that has happened in the last, I guess, 11 months since COVID and the pandemic came, we're still here, and we're gonna make it through it. We're going through hard times, but the only thing that can conquer all of this sadness and horrible things that are happening in our country here in the United States and all over the world, it will be through love, by helping each other, by giving each other a hand, and to tell each other it's going to be okay. And we have to work together, help each other, and help a stranger in the streets as much as we can, even if we don't have it. Just try to do whatever we can, and to be positive, to have a positive attitude, and to have a positive mind. Because if you have positive here, you're positive everywhere. If you can canalize your body, mind, and soul, I will be here to help you out mentally, emotionally, physically, and also what has helped me out the most is spiritually. Because through meditation, my whole life has changed, and I have always meditated my whole life. But since I became a vegetarian, I meditate twice a day, right before I go to work, right before I go to sleep, and I get my little 15 minutes by breathing. And I will teach you all of these great routines for breathing, exercises for meditation, and for so many things that I would like to teach you that I know, and I would like you to be part of it. And please, I will be here for you guys. Thank you for supporting me. If you have any comments, any questions, please just write it down below. Once again, this is my first YouTube channel, and I will tell you this. If you hop into this roller coaster with me, we're gonna do it together. It is year 2021, and it's gonna be a wonderful year. But to make it a wonderful year, you have to feel good with yourself, and you're not alone. And don't forget, if I can do it, you can do it. I will be posting a video once a week on Sundays, and I really hope you can support me, and we're here for each other. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this introduction, and namaste.